Thank you for introduction, and it has been a pleasure to hear from the previous speakers. My name is Samir Suleymanov. I'm the principal lead for climate finance work in the COP28 presidency team. COP is a convention of the parties, and it's an annual meeting that is organized by UN. And every year it's chaired by a new country. So this is the round 28, and it's chaired by the United Arab Emirates. So I'm part of that presidency. So let me start by welcoming all the participants in this important event. And also thanks again to the organizers for allowing me to provide opening comments on behalf of the team. The topic of the focus of your meeting today is really central to the vision of the COP28 presidency, because at the core of our ambition is the climate finance, which by definition is linked to ethical finance. Climate finance encompasses a wide spectrum of issues, of course, that have to do with funding the climate mitigation and adaptation measures, include issues like boosting low carbon technologies, increasing renewable energy generation, energy transition, more complex issues such as cross-border tax, carbon trades, and many others. And creating the environment that drives transformative action is therefore a key. We must enable the flow of financial resources and technologies to emerging markets and least developed economies to support their transition to sustainable, inclusive, and technology-driven growth, which is our focus. Supporting emerging markets in such transition is not just a moral obligation of the international community, but is also critical to building the future for all in new climate economy and ensuring access of all to sustainable, affordable energy that is consistent with the goals of the Paris Agreement. We must support countries to deal with the risks that the climate change is posing, that is impacting the productive assets of the countries and the large segments of the economies and even causing population movements. But let's not forget that climate finance also holds a promise of opportunities. The opportunities for resource-efficient growth, more productive agriculture that is adapted to climate realities, and opportunities for many other technology-driven transformations. Ultimately, one can say the ethical finance is about making the market economy work better for everyone while ensuring a sound overall financial investment framework. And COP28 is focused delivering precisely this for climate finance. I wish to do all of you a great debate and a great discussion. What I would like to add is that it has been said many times for many years that the scale of the challenge of climate transition requires resources that is well beyond, by the order of magnitude of what's now available. And the only way to go about this, to meet the challenge, is enabling much larger volumes of private financing involved in climate transition, but also much more active role for private sector ingenuity. And this is what we try to focus in during the COP28 on, working with others to find new approaches and new ways of bringing private financing and private sector capabilities to be part of this climate transition, again, at a much larger scale. So your ideas, which you will discuss in this meeting, of what you need to develop to actually develop and finance scalable solutions in support of climate transition, would provide very good guidance and feedback to us on this matter going forward. So looking forward to closely following up on your conversation from today, and wish you good luck. With this, Omar, passing back to you.